Perpendicular lines are lines that meet at a special angle. Does anyone know what special angle perpendicular lines meet at? Charlie?
When they meet at a right angle.
At a right angle. Excellent. So that's going to be our sentence. Perpendicular lines meet at a right angle. You need to write that down.
Oh.
Write that into your book. So perpendicular lines meet at a right angle. Could you please pass that back to Josh? And here is a piece of paper for you to use. Pass that back. Got it?
You better be long.
Okay. Shh. Now we have a special way of writing a summary of the word perpendicular because it's a very long word and we don't always like to write big words in maths because spelling is very hard for us mathematicians. So if I had a picture that looked like this, so I've got a line here and a line here. Now this line went from A to B and this one went from C to D and I have a little square here. The little square tells me that they're meeting at a right angle. You need to draw this picture into your book. Okay? So looking at that picture, I have this line that goes from A to B. This one goes from C to D, and clearly they are perpendicular. They do meet at a right angle. Now, I don't want to write these lines are perpendicular because perpendicular is a very big word. So we've come up with a short way of writing it. The way we write it is we give the lines a name. Now, their names are not Mary and Joe. Their names are AB, we're very creative in maths, so we have AB, and what do you think this one's name is?
CD.
CD, excellent. So AB and CD are my two lines. Now instead of writing the word that they are perpendicular, I have a little symbol that I can write. This symbol here, okay, that means is perpendicular to. So if I write AB and then this symbol CD, that says AB is perpendicular to CD. So it's really cool that I don't have to write the word perpendicular. So if you ever see this little symbol, you'll know that it means they are perpendicular. Is everyone happy with that summary?
No.
No.
It's a bit confusing.
Because
Sure.
it's multiplier.
Now, we have perpendicular lines. We have something else starting with P, lines. What was the other sort of lines we had? We have perpendicular and we have parallel lines. What's special about parallel lines?
They're together.
They're together. What does that mean?
They run over, they kind of like run against each other. Like they're like train tracks.
They're like train tracks, aren't they? Parallel lines. Parallel lines never meet.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay?
Like train tracks do meet.
Never, ever, ever. No, train tracks don't meet.
Yeah, because when they, you know how they get that?
Different pairs do, but yeah. You need to write this sentence down as well, Ryan. So parallel lines never meet. So if I had a line here, and we're going to call this one DE, and then I'm going to have a line here, and it's going to be FG. They never meet. Now I have a special symbol for that as well. So remember perpendicular little box in the corner, that meant 90? Parallel lines have a special symbol. Their symbol, you draw the picture. I don't have to ask again, Ryan, draw the picture. So to show that they never meet, I draw a little arrow on them, like this. That symbol there tells me that they are parallel and they will never meet. Alright? And just like the abbreviation we had back here with this symbol, oops. So remember we had this symbol for perpendicular? We also have a symbol for parallel. Yes?
So doesn't also as soon as like they leave each other, it doesn't become parallel.
Yes, so if they change direction, they're not parallel.
Yeah, like if that one turns off.
So if a straight line, once it's heading in that direction, it's never going to change direction. Okay, they need to be straight lines. So these lines, remember what's this one's name? What's the name of this line?
DE.
DE. DE is his name. Very creative. What's this guy's name?
DE.
Good.
FG.
FG. Yep. And note, I have to use capitals. I have to use capital letters for the name. So I've got line DE and I've got line FG. They are parallel to each other. Now, being a mathematician, I can't be bothered to write that they are parallel. So I've created a symbol for parallel. My symbol for parallel is this. Two little parallel lines. So that little abbreviation there, that tells me that DE is parallel to FG. That's kind of cool, without having to write a big sentence. There's one new word to learn today. So you've seen those words before. This is my new word for the day. Transversal. Okay? So I want you to carefully write that word down. Make sure you spell it correctly. Transversal. This is our new word for the day. Okay? Now, I'm going to draw a pair of parallel lines. So this is my pair of parallel lines. This guy's name is going to be JK. And this guy's name is going to be LM. Now, what do I have to draw on them to show that they're parallel? What do they need on them? The little arrowy things, okay? I need little arrowy things to show that they are parallel. Now, a transversal is simply a line that cuts across two other lines. So this line here, that is called a transversal. Okay, maybe I should have drawn a different colour. Let's undo that. Let's draw it in green. Okay, a transversal is a line that cuts across two other lines. We're going to call our transversal, I don't know, let's call it SR. Okay, SR is our transversal. So a transversal is a line that cuts at least two other lines. Now these other lines don't have to be parallel. I happen to draw parallel lines, but it doesn't have to cut parallel lines. It just means it cuts across other lines. Now I don't have a little symbol for this, but we don't often have to use the word transversal. Okay, I just need you to know what it means in case I say that word, which I definitely will be saying next lesson when we learn some special properties of transversals. Yes?
That won't go off.
Okay, that's fine. Just use your pencil for now. Alright, is everyone happy with our new word of the day?
Yeah!
Alright, Ryan, we're going to end our video and we're going to play a game. Okay?